Hello everyone and welcome again, and we are about to start a very exciting new project. And this project is not washed for many years, although it looks like it is not washed for many years, and has one bigger problem than only cleaning, and that is a rust issue, because this thing is really rusted. You can nearly see through the whole car. It is really absolutely bad. It really needs some welding. And next to rust and not being cleaned, it has one big other major problem. It is attacked by a very angry animal. So let's check that out. So here at the bonnet you see that some very angry horse bitten in the front of the hood, and he was probably very angry, as you could see. So this video will be put together of a couple of shots during the whole weeks we work on this project. Well, yeah, let's start this Toyota Land Cruiser project. So now it is time to cut out some rust and weld some new fresh metal in. So the welding is nearly finished. It was a lot of work. I will now blend you in some pictures. We did not film everything, but you can see here what kind of work it was. So I just actually finished it, and now we have to seal off all the welding so it will not rust again. Very important. So now we are going to treat all the rust that is not rotted through, so no holes. We're going to do the suspension. We are going to sand all the rust down as far as we can, and then treat it and protect it against all future rust, basically. So we're going to sand everything down, and we can do that with, for example, here we're going to use the wire wheel. We're going to use these flex, and also these are very handy as well. So that's where we are going to start with. So we're going to make sure we're going to remove as much rust as possible, then treat it, protect it and wax it. So let's go. So we just put the rust stop on, and you can see that it's just clear. It's getting a little bit darker, turns a little bit black, but the stuff is actually completely clear. You can see it up here as well. Turns a little bit black. That should be the case. A few layers of rust stop now. So now we're going to put a rust primer on. 2 layers as well, or maybe 1. I think in this case 2, because it was heavy rusted. And then when it is dry, we can eventually start waxing and finishing the project, because it is a very long project, a very extensive project. But at the end of the day, it gets pretty nice. So let's go put some primer on, and I will check back in with you later on. So the car is now completely protected and the hollow spaces are all treated as well with grease. And now it's time to put everything back together. The bumpers can go on, the lights can go in, the wheels can go on, and everything we're going to put together now and make it look like a car again. So let's go and put everything back. After that, we're going to wash it. We already did the wheels, you saw that. So they look absolutely amazing. So the wheels were really dirty. There was many years of brake dust baked in. And we did now clean it with some acid, pure acid. And then it came out absolutely great. So now we're going to put everything back together and I will check in with you later on. So the Land Cruiser is back from the painter, and as you already saw at the beginning, the front bonnet was attacked by a very angry horse, and now it's looking as new again. So freshly painted. We're going to polish it again a little bit to refinement, but it's looking now very nice again. No attacking signs from very angry animals. Also, the rest of the paint needs quite some polishing as well, because I tried a few spots on the paint and the difference is really massive. The old paint really turned out really yellowish. I mean, the difference is really big. So it's really worth spending a few hours on paint. We're going to do that now, polish the whole car, and I will turn back to you to show you the end result. So for the people who are very interested in polishing, we're going to start with a rotary to heat up the paint a bit more to get the color back easier. And then we're going to finish it with this medium polish with a medium pad, I think. We're going to test a few spots to see how soft the paint is. I think it is quite soft. Maybe we go even lighter than this one, but we're going to test first. So first a rotary polisher and then the dual action. Since we are dealing here with single stage paint, we get quite some, I will show you, some white residue on the pad. So this is just white paint. If you have a clear coat, it is clear, so you don't really see it coming off. So this is the sign that you have single stage paint without any clear coat. So the paint correction is actually finished now. We're going to take all the tape off and then degrease the paint and put some ceramic sealant on it. So I normally clean those pedals with dry ice, however I completely forgot, so now it is a brush and that will work perfectly as well. It's only a little bit more work. So thank you for watching, guys. The Land Cruiser has just picked up and I really hope you liked this project. I hope to see you next week for another cool episode. See you next week. Bye bye.